Hey there, I am Lauren with the Hannon family, and today I'm going to show you how we organize our Level K BookShark. Pretty excited about this one. Okay, so we are starting with Level K. My children are 8, 7, 5, and 2. So I'm mostly doing it with the older two, the 8 and the 7. I did get some stuff for my 5-year-old so she can join along if she wants to. I'm not too worried about what she does with school. She is currently, we're doing some stuff learning her letters, sounds, but really at age 5 I'm not too concerned with things. But she loves reading and she loves listening in, and so she will definitely be joining us with those things. So with my 8 and 7-year-old, we'll be doing Level K BookShark. I just really enjoyed the readers with that, and I enjoyed the read alouds that we would be doing. And then since you can customize like their level of math and their level of readers, it just seemed perfect for us. So let me show you what we do. I have some other things on here. Some of the other books that we use for our school year, but I'll just kind of show you the BookShark stuff. Okay, so as you know, BookShark comes with a ton of readers, which I love, and so I made its own shelf and put everything. So these are like the readers. This is the history, and then these are the science, and then the timeline book. So I have all those right on the shelf. Easy access, and I actually labeled them. So I took some orange washi tape just because orange is what BookShark uses, so if they ever change colors I'll be really upset. But so I just took some washi tape and wrote a K on each of them, and so it is nice and labeled. And really, I mean, I'll kind of zoom out. So I just have the Calyx system for bookshelves and absolutely love it. But I mean, really, you can set this stack on any bookshelf. It really works. These are just some extra things since we'll be talking about weather and flowers. I just got a few extra books, and then same with some history stuff. Just a few extras to add on if we decide to go deeper. I love the scope and sequence that they use, and we'll definitely be looking at that ahead to check out books from the library. So those are kind of what everybody is doing, and I will show you down here is where I have some of the extra things like that too. And this is where I keep their hands-on history. So we've got one there and two down here, kind of with some other things. And this will just be easy for them to grab. And then the science kit, it's kind of dark in there, but I keep that in there too. Each of my kids has a cubby in the Calyx thing, but again, you can use any bookshelf. So my daughter, I decided to go with the pre-K and do the developing the early learner, and I actually love these. I really feel like they do a good job explaining the whys of what you do and how you do it. And so there's this really lengthy, not too lengthy, reasons for why. And I feel like my son, he does occupational therapy, and this is a lot of the stuff he does. So I felt like it was a great starting place for her, and I just really enjoyed just kind of fun. She loves doing like these kind of fun worksheets. So we'll try to do 1 to 2 pages a day-ish, like 3 days a week. But again, as my my 5-year-old, I'm not really too concerned with her. So I do have a primer book. Her brother went partway through it, and then we decided to go on to alpha. But again, if she feels like doing math, I will pull from there. Each of my kids has a folder, so these are where I put the assignments for the week. I will pull them out, and then so this is some of her leftover stuff. She just has some coloring, and then we do primary arts of language, and so she has some of that. She's still working through that. Again, we go really slow. I do not mind. She's 5, so again, it's just when she feels like it. So with the BookShark, we'll put the weekly things in here, and so we have them accessible and easy to pull out. This is my 7-year-old, so he is going to be doing the level 2 readers. And again, so what I did was I took and labeled, I just took some of the washi tape. So this is actually yellow because that is the color they used. And so these are all the readers that he will be going through. And then he has his handwriting without tears just for him. And he's going to be my one kind of in charge of the create a calendar. My older son kind of has a good grasp on that, so he can just observe. And again, so he's going through alpha. He's already started. We did a little bit last year. So he will just be continuing that. And then again, he has the same little folder that we put in for there. And then my other son, my oldest, my 8-year-old, he is almost finished with his gamma. I think he has like 1 or 2 lessons left. So we are pretty excited, and we will be moving on to, what did I get? To Delta. So that's what's next. Sorry, shaky camera. I had to look. And again, he does IEW for his reading and language arts and things like that, or his writing. And so he will continue with that. And again, he has his folder. And then his grammar, Fix-It Grammar. And he does all about spelling along. My 5-year-old does a little bit of it. Again, not really pressuring. And so that is really how we keep organized. I think the labeling is probably really important. Where am I? Just so that if a kid does take a book, that they know that it can go back. And I think we'll be less likely to lose them that way, but you never know. With 4 kids, anything can happen. And then having them color-coded, I will know that when we put this away, that these are the K books, and when probably my 5-year-old and then my 2-year-old, when they're ready to go through it again, then they will all be ready. So I guess I should say too that this is the binder that they give us for the instructor's guide, and on their suggestion, putting just a few weeks into a smaller binder is really helpful. So that is actually what I do. I have just a smaller binder, and so this is the timeline things, and then the little map in there, and a couple pens and pencils, and then just the weeks, the instructor guide. For that, I just have history and science in there for my son, who is doing language arts on his own. I did get that bound. It's like $4 at Office Depot, and so that just has everything in there for me. And I took his worksheets out, and I do actually organize them by week. I just find that's easier for us. Then I can just go to the week and grab out the worksheets that they need. And if we don't get to something, I can easily move it back, or it's not too crazy. So this has been really helpful for us and kind of keeps things together, and at least where I know where they are. Okay, so I hope that was helpful to you. Obviously, I have a space to store our homeschool. We do have a room, but we're renting now, so I never know if we moved, if what we had, but I'm very thankful for this Calyx bookshelf. I absolutely love it, and would love to have an entire room of these, but my husband, I guess, brings me back down to earth. So, I hope that's helpful. And of course, if you guys have any questions or any other ideas, I would love to hear them. So go ahead and put them in the comments. Or if you want to kind of join our journey and see what we're up to, please subscribe. I would love that. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy your day. And again, I hope this was helpful.